Do you see that pent-up dollar demand, Troy?
Well, the data I've seen jives with what you've seen as well, that there isn't quite as much. But I think you're talking more about the strategic decisions of corporate CEOs and where they're going to put their new plants, where they're going to invest. So even if a large amount of the dollars are already based in the U.S. or don't have to be repatriated, there could be flows that support the dollar from other investments that we're not just projecting in. I think the bigger picture for all this here is, it's very difficult to time currency markets in the short term. We're all taking educated guesses. But one thing we think we know is the Fed always wins in the end, and they want to tighten financial conditions. Financial conditions have loosened. And so from our perspective, they'll win in the end. What we've seen recently is a slight pullback. And going forward, it's unlikely risk assets benefit from further multiple expansion and have to be driven by the real economy and real revenue and real earnings growth.
If I could tell you the year-end price of one security out there right now, one asset, one currency, would it be the US dollar over everything else?
I don't think so. I think
what would it be, Troy?
I think it'll be the 10-year Treasury yield.
If I could tell you what the 10-year is, you could work everything out off that?
I don't think I could work everything out, but I think I'd have a much better idea of how markets are going to behave, right? I mean, look, if the 10-year works its way up to 3.25 or 3.5 over the next 6 to 9 months, that certainly means multiple expansion for equities is over, and you may even get a little bit of multiple compression. If the Fed's hiked 4 times, that helps drive that. You're looking at high single-digit, low teens returns in equities, and you have no chance to get what we got last year. Furthermore, if you're tying it back to the dollar, I mean, if you end up with a 3.25, 3.5 10-year at the end of the year, it's very difficult to see how this recent bout of weakness in the dollar can continue, particularly if the Fed's hiked 3 times by then.
Yeah.